Welcome everyone. Today, the City of Revere is celebrating Autism Awareness Day. We have moved from autism awareness to autism acceptance in every facet of life, from listen to autistic voices in education to everyday workforce, and making sure everyone with autism know that you are valued in every aspect of life you move forward. Before we get started, I'm going to announce the city elected officials. First, we have, my God, wow, there's a lot of people. This is the support we have. Let's start off with the directors. Director Mike Yanahosa from the Parks and Rec. I can't see anyone else. We have Park and Director Zach Babo. Assistant Director Asma Abufuda. We have Director Michael Wells. Okay, we have elected officials. We have Councillor Angela Garino Sawaya. We have Councillor Joanne McKenna. We have Councillor Mark Silvestri. Councillor Paul Argenzio. And I'm tall and I can't see anyone. We have School Committeeman Anthony Caggiano, John Kingston. With further ado, quick words, it's a little windy, but we're going to announce our state representative, someone who's been a supporter, Jessica Giannino.
Thanks, Steve. It's a little awkward because I'm talking to a camera, but everyone that's here is behind me. So I'm going to go over here so I can talk to the people that are here and our friends at home on Revere TV. So hi, everybody. Welcome to Revere City Hall. I'm so excited to be here with you today as we acknowledge Autism Awareness. As we know, yesterday we celebrated World Autism Awareness Day, a very important day for our community to celebrate our individuals that have autism. And last session in the House of Representatives, I was honored to be appointed Vice Chair on the Committee of Persons with Disabilities. And on that committee, I had the opportunity to work with so many amazing organizations across the Commonwealth and learn all about the autism spectrum. And that's exactly what it is, it's a spectrum. And you can learn so much about our families that deal with so many different variations of autism, whether it's mild, whether it's profound autism. And I've met with advocates from across the Commonwealth and in the city of Revere. And I think something that's really important to talk about is a lot of times we see advocates and we hear from families that have children with autism that are highly functioning because they can be here. And their kids can be here and they can talk about it because they're able to. And it's our families that have profound autism and that have children and adults that are struggling, that can't advocate for themselves and can't be there because they require around-the-clock care and they require such a high need. So it's really important that we continue to remember those families, to advocate for those families, and to keep that in mind as we're spreading awareness about autism and learning about the spectrum and making sure that there are resources available. I'm so grateful for Steve Morabito, our Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion that we have in the City of Revere, because it's events like this that make diversity, equity, and inclusion so important in our communities. They're about education. It's about events that make everyone in our community feel valued, feel important, and feel like they're a part of the City of Revere. And that's what this is about. So to everyone that's here today, thank you for being here. To my colleagues, I have the honor to introduce my partner in the State House, the great representative. I'm the dean. From the other half of Revere, the gentleman from Winthrop, Representative Jeff Turco.
Thank you very much. Nick Romano, the director of 311, is here as well. Nick, raise your hand. Where are you? All right. So we can't forget you. So I want to thank my colleague, Rep Giannino. I want to thank the mayor and the team from Revere for putting this wonderful event together. You know, I think it's particularly appropriate that members of the school committee, John Kingston, Anthony Caggiano, are here, because our schools play so important role in the lives of families of kids with autism and other issues that they're dealing with. And so the work that you guys do every day, we don't always talk about, but the work that you guys do, we're blessed to have you on the school committee, fierce advocates for the students and fierce advocates for families with all types of disabilities, and whether it's autism or other issues. So thank you for your leadership on the school committee. Greatly appreciate it. of course, it starts with the City Council and the Mayor funding the schools appropriately to make sure they have those resources. So thank you to the members of the City Council for your work. But also thank you to the families. All right, Mark, we got to clap a little more. Come on. I also want to thank the families. You come, you share your love, your devotion to your family members with us. You make us a part of your family, and you also point out that we are one community, that we come together to recognize that we're all one, and we love each of you, and we appreciate you letting us be a part of it. It's my honor and privilege to now introduce the Mayor of the City of Revere, the Honorable Patrick Keefe, Jr.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hold it.
No, well, good afternoon, everyone. We didn't even bring any food out, and we got this many people. It's very exciting. I want to welcome everyone to the City Hall lawn. We've really tried to do a nice job over the last few years to make sure that we create an inviting environment on City Hall and at our lawn with our people, with the way we treat each other, with the way we respect everybody from every background, including those that have autism. But this isn't just about taking a picture, and it is a wonderful sign, and I'm so thankful for our Parks Department and our DPW for helping to put this together. But it's about the symbol, about what we represent, to raise awareness to our community about the struggles that come along with having autism, but also the great gifts that also come along with it. And making sure that we create that inclusive environment, making sure that we raise the awareness, making sure that we create strong advocates in our community. And as mentioned, Rep Turco, Rep Giannino, they are some of the strongest. They are some of the, I wouldn't even say newer members of the Senate. I'm sorry, the House, but they've really started to set a path and to represent Revere and the surrounding communities extremely well, and making a real name for themselves, but also making sure that Revere does not get forgotten when it comes to what's going on in the Commonwealth. So I appreciate your leadership on the Hill, Jessica, Madam Rep, and of course Representative Turco, and all of our councilors that always support. This is, again, a show from our department heads. Someone came into City Hall today and they said, this was genuine. They said, wow, I don't think I've interacted with someone like that in the private sector, at a grocery store, at a restaurant, as well as I did today. And I'm not going to say the department out loud, but it's really nice and refreshing to hear that, because that's a culture that we've really tried to create. And so, again, I want to remind everyone, no matter your background, no matter your means, and no matter your abilities, you're going to be treated the same. And that's something that we want to make sure we continue to represent. I'm proud to represent you. I love our whole community. I wanted to give a big special shout out to one of our wonderful community members, Jessica, for being here. She comes every year. Jessica comes every year with her family, and they bring out Jessica Giannino and her family. Her mom and dad are over here, and they bring us gifts. And 2 years ago, this was my lucky charm. 2 years ago, I was only the acting mayor. Remember that, right? This is my City Hall keychain, and I've had this for 2 years. Thank you for your family support and making sure that they give us things like this. But to continue to raise awareness, I honor you, Jessica, for your advocacy, and I thank you very much. And thank you all. So if we could all get together and have a wonderful big group shot, and we're going to make sure this gets put on the front page of the paper. Thank you very much.
Okay, here we go, guys. Like that. Hold it.